Hello and welcome to another episode of What's Inside. Today we're looking at some Transformers Tiny Titans Series 3 figures. Now these blind bags are put out by Hasbro, and as you can see I've got 4 of them here, and we're going to see what we got in here. Because it's not real clear on really what these are. It just says collect all 12 and they do not convert, so they're probably just in robot form. These are perforated for easy opening, so let's go ahead and open these and see what we've got in here. Alright, first of all we've got a little piece of paper here. It's just a little ad for the phone app. Then we've got a trading card with a list of the guys on it. Looks like there's 12 in there for sure. And the front of this one says Wreck-Gar, like Wrecker, number 3. And here he is. Now these are very reminiscent of the Marvel 500 line. They don't move, they don't convert or anything, and they're kind of a stock pose. Very little color. There's only a little bit of black, some silver on here, and the body being primarily orange. So that's a little disappointing. This card is actually really nice quality, and it's got way more coloring on the card than it does on the actual toy. It's kind of hard to call these a toy actually, because it's more like stationary object. It's more of a display piece. Alright, pack number 2. App advertisement. And this time we've got Filch. He is number 5 of 12. And he's purple. Alright, doesn't seem to have any weapons or anything. Definitely more of a display piece. This one's a Decepticon, and Wreck-Gar is a Autobot. So let's see, what are the breakdowns here? Oh, it doesn't say what the breakdown of Autobots to Decepticons is. Okay, well let's look at number 3. Again, we've got the app thing, and it's a duplicate. We got another Wreck-Gar. That's a little disappointing. And let's look at our last one. Oh, cool. We got Optimus Prime, number 10 of 12. And he looks a lot like Optimus Prime from the TV show and movies. More of the classic TV show. Except he's got an axe instead of a hand. That's a little weird. And the body's a little distorted as far as features go. But, he's probably the coolest one I got. Overall, they're nice solid pieces. I mean, Hasbro didn't really skimp out. Looks like they've got holes in their feet for like hexagon's display stand of some kind. Maybe they were thinking about releasing that, because he doesn't really stand up on his own too well. This guy stood up pretty well, and that guy kinda does. But Optimus seems to have a little bit of problem with that. Since the arms and legs don't move, it's a little disappointing when they don't stand up. So it'd be nice if there was a display base to put them on, because they kinda need it. But yeah, the little trading card type thing is really cool, because it's got the checklist on the back, and it's a nice thick card stock, thicker than an average trading card. So that's pretty cool, and you've got nice color checklist on the back. It would be nice if it had like a little blurb about the guy too, but they all look the same on the back here, it looks like. So even the Decepticon has an Autobot symbol on the back of his card. The back is all the same, and the front's just a color picture of the character. But it does look cool to have the checklist with the actual character on it, so that's nice. Overall, they're more display pieces. I don't think kids would have very much fun with these. Maybe the younger kids would for a little while, but I don't see it being something they're going to really be enthralled by for more than a very short period of time. They don't move, so they're kind of pointless in that regard. Out of 4 packs, I did get a duplicate, so that doesn't speak well of them. But overall, they are nice, solid plastic. It's a decent quality plastic, too. It's not super cheap. But I don't know how long they would stay together. And as far as display goes, I think only kids are going to really appreciate them for that. I don't really see older collectors being too enthralled by them. It's not really a great display piece because there are limited colors on them. So I think it's more for younger audience. Adult collectors are going to want something a little more colorful that'll look good in a display setting or in a curio cabinet. So yeah, I don't know. If you know a younger Transformers fan that just needs something to play with, okay, but you'd have to be a pretty diehard fan to really want these, I think. They're kind of forgettable. They're okay. The quality's decent, but the lack of coloring is a big hindrance for them. They're fairly solid. I mean, you could really whip that at someone and hurt them with it. Maybe put an eye out or something. But other than that, it's kind of a mixed bag. I mean, if you're a diehard Transformers fan or a huge fan of the cartoon, yeah, go for it. But they don't move. They're not real colorful. Kind of a 50-50 split. I'm a little torn on this one. If you find them cheap, I would say pick it up, but otherwise, if you're a big Transformers fan, grab it. Otherwise, I'd give it a pass. Younger kids would probably dig it, but it is aimed at ages 4 and up. I think anybody older than like 10 probably isn't going to be too interested in this. Other than like okay, I'll buy it for you to be quiet sort of thing. You didn't bring a toy with you and you need to be quiet. So, but if you want, there's only 12 of them, so it should be pretty easy to track them all down individually online without too much expense. Might be able to find these still in stores. I would check discount outlets. If you have a big and small lots in your area, something like that, maybe even a dollar store might have something like this, because these didn't seem all that popular. But I don't know. We've seen what's inside. They're okay quality. Just the coloring is really lame. And there's only 12 of them, and they don't do anything. Other than that, that'll do it for this episode. You get kind of an idea what to expect. I'd give it a mid-range review. Not bad quality-wise, just nothing exciting. It's hard to be excited about something with 2 or 3 colors on it, and that doesn't move. But that'll do it for me. As always, thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel, and we hope to see you on the next episode of What's Inside.